Grand Rising Collectives, and how are you gods and goddesses? Hope all well, right? I was going to pull a general message for you guys this morning, but then as I was playing with the zodiacs, guys, fire came out full blast with Jupiter and the moon. So I guess I'll read Aries Leo Sagittarius today, since fire, you just flew out the deck, right? Let's just tap into this message, though, fire signs. I hope all is well with you. These are definitely general messages, and just because you are embodying that fire, understand we embody them all. That's why I'm not really a big fan of reading signs. I do it for, entertainment purposes, for people who choose to want to know what's going on in their energy. All right, so we're going to start off with Aries out of the fire signs. Aries, you do rule the first house. With Jupiter, Aries, with Jupiter in your sign, I'm just speaking of like literally right now with the cards that I pulled, right? Not none of the astrological energies that could be in our signs, right? This is literally about what's coming out, and what this is telling you could possibly happen when this happens or comes to, right? With Jupiter in Aries, Aries, you could be feeling like super confident right now, being in like a leadership position. This energy kind of pushes that. Okay, you being in leadership power, you mastering your own domain. And a lot of things that I got yesterday with the general message with this moon energy here again, there's something that's very similar, right? This is like the things that, okay, so you see how her hands are like on fire. This is definitely letting me know what this Jupiter is bringing in for you. Like Jupiter to me is like good luck, the planet like a good luck and expansion, right? Okay, you see what's in his hand? He's floating in, and it was literally towards the fire. Okay, you could be really, really driven at this time. Okay, not even about being an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like that. I'm just saying, like, there's something that is not able to be blown out about you. Okay, you have a fire and a resilience with this energy, and it's like you're awakening to that. This was something that was hidden. This was something that a lot of people possibly didn't see about you. Okay, the hidden factors of this fire energy, you may be about to be seeing something about yourself that you never had before. It's like this person is awakening, and it's through their recoveries, through their peace, through their feng shui, whatever. You see, this person is in a meditative state. The moon is behind them, right? So there's a lot of things that are submerging, that Jupiter is bringing in towards you. And this is something that has been inside of you that is coming out. Okay, this is something that I'm seeing. Let's pull an oracle for Aries with Jupiter and Aries. What is it that you want Aries to know with this planetary alignment coming in? Ooh, look at this. Like I said, leadership, power, strength that you've endured, okay? This strength here is all about everything that you've been through in your life, accompanied, right? Or accompanied you. Everything that you've experienced in your life has made you the strongest, courageous person that you are. Okay, that goes for everyone, every sign, the collective, right? And this is ending. This is also a number 10 here. And this speaks of what could you let go? So there's like a sacrificial event like going on for you, Aries, when it comes down to your fire, when it comes down to the strength that people are feeling. We are energy. We're nothing but a big ball of energy, right? That's why when you touch someone, you shock them. Okay, this is the energy that's inside of you, coming in contact with another person's energy. And with this moon energy here, let's put one for the moon energy. Okay, crystals could be very beneficial for you. I am a big fan of black tourmaline. I have a few of those. So what is the moon energy bringing in for Aries? Justice, karma being restored, right? There's a karmic lesson that you have overcome when it comes down to experience being the best teacher, and how you were courageous to keep going. You see, life is a road, and I feel like you chose the path that you want to be on. There's many choices, but something here that Jupiter is bringing in for you is about to be fair and balanced. And half the time it's us setting those boundaries with things that are just not helping us grow, and just allowing the universe to just bring this in for you. This causes the massive awakening, letting go what you know intuitively does not work for you, and going towards the things that this fire that I see here that is hitting inside of you is about to come out. And how it is, and once it does, it's like the universe giving you those kudos, and balance being restored. You're the light bringer, the torch carrier at this time. Okay, you see this angel here is carrying the torch, and this is underneath the moon. Like I said in my last message, that was a general message yesterday. It was a collective read, and it was speaking of that. It was speaking of the things that we let go, that we didn't even think that we were strong enough. See, the thing that you've let go here, Aries, is something here that was something very hard. This could be a lifestyle change. Okay, we also have Pluto here at the bottom, okay, with Aries. All right, so this is like literally like a transformation that has never been seen before. And this is how the universe awakens you to who you truly are. You carrying the torch now, okay, right under the moon energy here. Oof, like I said, this came out in yesterday's message. Okay, this is this, oh my goodness. So this is, I could make this like a part 2. Okay, it was similar even with different cards. If you go back and look at my general, it's like the moon. You see the moon here, the moon here. The moon is something that you could be connected with. You could be someone who, with this, I'm getting white witch vibes, or even dark. Like I said, we embody both. Okay, I'm getting that you are about to see the fire within yourself. I feel like you thought it was everyone else. You thought it was in everything else. But now this fire that you're awakening is pushing you, okay? I'm hearing each one teach one vibes. You, whatever lessons that you learn, it puts you in the spots where you're alone and you are into your intuition as this person is facing the moon, okay? And now that you've awakened, it's like you're awakened into the fire and the magic that you have, okay, inside of you. And then there's this justice that is coming in. This could literally be something that you do. Your career brings fairness, protection to other people who may need that, okay, who may need that, or something here that you've accomplished and you've done that could be very inspiring, motivated even, right? So what are the fairies? I'm seeing a lot of fairies with this, the depiction of this imagery. For me, that's what I'm seeing. It's like a fairy energy, not just angels, but fairies. So the fairies could be very significant. It could be a totem or something here that you like, okay? The fairies. All right, yeah, the wild. I'm getting the Lathanius wild energy. This shadow that you've raised out of, we got lies. The shadow is definitely bringing you into this intuition here. Okay, you are, which came out yesterday, powerful priestess energy. Okay, and you are able to overcome a lot of wild. You've overcome a lot of wild behavior, and you rose up out of this. What lies the shadows? So the fairies here have a big message. Is that this moon that you're facing here, it's like you've awakened to who you truly are, your authentic self. Someone has mastered self here and has went through and overcome a certain energy, wild behavior, and rose out of this. What you did not see is that you were protected with this 444 energy coming out. That could be a sign of chosen. Some of you guys could also be seeing a 144 on the clock. Okay, one more from the fairies, and I'm going to pull one tarot card, and we're going to move on to Leo's energy. Wow, the fawn. Expect magical things, and this is something that you manifest. As you can see, her wand is facing towards the fawn. You are magical. You could be very inspiring, this transformative change. You could be a mystery beyond with the dark lady here. Okay, whatever wild energy that you've overcome and rose out of here, this has helped you awaken to this very magical energy. Okay, you stop seeking in other people, places, and things, and you started looking into yourself. Someone has definitely found the magic that has been within themselves here. All right, so I'm going to move on. Nice talking to you, Aries. Yeah, very, very, very beautiful message for an Aries out there. Ta-ta, right? So, Leo, let's get into your message here. Leo, with Jupiter in your sign, this is time for you to be not just optimistic. I mean, we have to embody optimism when it comes down to going in a certain direction. With Leo, with Jupiter in Leo, this is like being very courageous. Leo, you shine bright. Okay, most Leos have a very nice face, or something about them, their energy and their confidence, that kind of like even triggers people. Okay, so now is the time with this very courageous energy with Jupiter being in Leo, to be humble about our choices. Okay, this asks you to definitely stand tall when it comes down to making your choices, and have the strength and fortitude to go towards what and take care of what needs to be done. With Jupiter in a lot of signs, it's definitely good luck. Okay, I feel like fortune will favor the direction that you're going towards with Jupiter being in your sign, right? So we're going to pull a few oracles, as I did with Aries, for Leo, okay, to find out what Spirit would like to say to you with your ancestors, your spirit team, or whatever. All right, so what you would like to say to Leos out there? Wow, I said it in Aries. You guys, wow, with the card of protection. Archangel Michael could be something very significant, or, you know, Archangel Michael has a weapon, right? This is the most powerful is angel, right? And so Archangel Michael is protecting you. It's protecting whatever you're doing, Leo. Your stamina, you're courageous. You definitely need to have this energy at this time. Maybe Jupiter is bringing you the power to tap into this element and to be who you are. But Leo, with spiritual teacher and protected, like whatever it is that you're doing, you have a very important mission. You have a very important role when it comes down to waking up the collective, okay? And so you have this powerful angel here protecting you as you be courageous and you tap into the element and you do what needs to be done. So with Jupiter here on the table coming out with Leo, this definitely tells me that you're entering into a very courageous time. And in this time, you definitely are going to see just how powerful you are, or just what it is that needs to be done. In Aries reading, they were awakening to the mysteries and finding that fire to take action, to get into this leadership power. And what I feel about the signs that are coming out today with the fire element is that the Jupiter is coming in for the fire right now, to give you the fire, to bring in that expansion, to be courageous, to step into whatever leadership role. So you see the signs are intertwining here. Okay, so you're being protected here, Leo, by this powerful angel as because of who you are. Okay, so Aries got the Dark Lady. Okay, his High Priestess vibes. Will be surprised. And I actually forgot to pull one tarot card for Aries, but I will do that in the midst of this. Okay, one for Aries and one for Leo. So wow, Leo, you heal with something that you do. Okay, and I feel like this is from everything that you've been through. As Aries came out as discovering, going into solace, discovering who they truly are, the authentic self, from going through these experiences that they have been through. So let's pull one for Aries, since we forgot to pull one for Aries, and then we're going to pull one for you. So let's get one outcome for Aries, and what Aries need to know, embodying their energy here. It's like, don't be fearful of letting the tower fall, okay? With the tower that I just saw in the midst of my flip, that's definitely Mars. That's Aries all day, Okay, so don't be fearful of letting change. It's like a lot of people may try to stop that change, but don't let them. Okay, and I really feel like you are not putting your eggs in one basket anymore. Okay, and people are fearful of this. There we go with that energy here. Someone wants to stay chained and bound. Someone doesn't want this story to end. And I really feel like for the Aries, they are not investing. They've overcome something. And this is how this fairness and justice is coming into what it needs to come into. With this sacrifice, someone has sacrificed their true contract or the contract. Like I said, like I signed up with a contract as well. Okay, when things don't work out that way, when your contract, you step into your spiritual path of what it is that you don't let nothing stop you, whether it's a twin flame, a counterpart, or whatever it is. And I really see that some of you guys are just not investing, Aries, in situations and things that does not need to be. If you come out of that energy of lack, okay, of something that you possibly didn't think that you can overcome, and I feel like you did that, Aries, right? And that's very wonderful. And you are stepping into this student and this scholar. Look at this, the Empress, strength and temperance. Oh my God, Aries, how could I have forgot to pull your cards? Something that you didn't invest in saved you from poverty, saved you from the worst of the worst. And Aries, this new opportunity here that is coming in is about to make you really successful. I mean, the Empress is abundant. The Empress is abundant with ideas. She's pregnant with them. Okay, I really feel like there's something that is coming in. You've been a student of life and you were strong enough to bring in this balance for yourself. So very wonderful energy surrounding you, Aries. All right, so back to Leo. This spiritual teacher and this protected and something here that you have, you do that heals people. This is protected is what this is telling me with Michael here. This is protected by Archangel Michael. It's like no matter how you go about it or what you do, okay, this balance will be restored. We got the yin yang here. We have the light of the candle. We have the caduceus, as I said yesterday. We have the protection. We have the crescent. There's so many symbolic or symbols here that is showing me that you're protected by all elements, because you're bringing in this. This is like a strong protection around what is it that you're doing here. So what oracles am I driven to for you? I guess I'll pull some of these. Let's pull some of the tea leaves for Leo. I just grabbed a stack of them. So what is it that you want Leo to know surrounding this teacher, this protection energy for you? Oh, and it flew out. There's some type of news that is coming in. So we have a messenger coming out. We have the bird and we have the perch energy. Okay, so you're about to receive a message that is going to light your flame, Leo. Okay, so we have great excitement or an exciting event or something here that's going to make you very happy in the days to come. So some type of message coming in. The Spirit wants you to know that, like, be humble at this time to whatever comes in for you. And I really feel like the most difficult part of the situations in your life are behind, and there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is definitely what I'm seeing here. Okay, whatever was difficult, there's a promise here. Rainbows are very symbolic as well as something good that is coming in. Okay, the rain is over and there's that beautiful rainbow. Okay, so after the storm, there is the rainbow here. And we also have perseverance, the camel. Okay, you've been very resourceful as a camel is, and you preserved yourself, okay, to overcome the dry deserts. You had that water to keep you hydrated, okay, when life was draining towards you, Leo. So I love the energy. We're going to pull one more card, one more tea leaf for Leo, and then we're going to pull some tarot, right? Wow, you got the dolphin. Time to act, guys. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So, hey, something you signed up for, I don't know, whatever it is that you put your work into. This dolphin brings massive good luck coming in for Leo energy. And I'm telling you, it's protected. I feel like with the boot here, you're being asked to increase your efforts. If you want to see a significant change when it comes down to your financial sector, or whatever that means for you, right? So let's pull some tarot for Leo. Ending you out, Leo. What is the end out message for Leo? What is the end out message for you, Leo? What is the end out message? I feel like I'm going to see what comes out. Wow. And the Chariot. Okay, so we're going to stop here. Someone here, as I said before, there's a strong energy of some type of betrayal. There's a betrayal that you're moving out of, Leo. A massive betrayal here that you are very focused on coming out of. This could also be something coming in towards you that you've already overcome. Who's in this Chariot? Who's coming in? Someone could be very fixated on you, and you're coming in wanting Four of Wands, or you could be going towards someone with this energy here. Yeah, there's like somebody wants to gift you. Something is coming in that is bringing in some type of balance, or there's someone here that is very fixated on you that wants this balance. That is, yeah, someone of the past. We got someone significant here for one of you Leos that is very fixated on coming in and bringing in this stability and bringing in this Four of Wands. Someone wants everything with you. You may be receiving some type of news in the coming days ahead when it comes down to this energy. And it's because you're in alignment. This balance will come. Okay, whatever this person is of the past, they are going through some type of transformation. It's like they want to balance the scales. Someone is going through some type of endings around them. Somebody wants to balance the scales. They're definitely looking into you. They're definitely studying the situation, observing from afar. How does turn that quick into a love message for you Leos here? Yeah, it's kind of what I got. And this is something behind the scenes. You don't know this is going on. You have an observer here, Leo, that's very obsessed. Someone wants to stay chained and bound to you. If they did something deceptive, it's been exposed to you. And they're showing up as like being very upset about your new journey. Very upset that a cycle is over. It's like someone knows that something is over and they cannot stop with the Six of Cups thinking about you or thinking about the energies that they did, or when it comes down to not showing you any emotional support or playing emotional mind games. Someone is obsessed, or they could even have like addictive behaviors or something, but they're very obsessed with the ball that they dropped here. Okay, they could have also delayed something that could have been very stable for them because they were in some type of toxic energy. But they definitely are in that spin the block energy because they feel left out. They could be even going through some type of suffering. Their conflicts are all around this person. This person could also feel like you're like a big competition for them, because it's something about your energy that makes this person self-reflect. And they could feel very challenged by you. Okay, they could feel like they want to come in with some type of deceptive energy or kind of do whatever it takes and not taking no for an answer, because they regret this judgment on not making a judgment call on you. Okay. Yeah, they feel some type of way about it. It's like someone probably could want to send you a message. Okay, they're very jealous of the stability that you have come into, and they're an emotional wreck. Someone is literally losing their mind about something. The backfire is, I guess someone thought, Leo, that you were going to be in this energy of, how could I say, if you was the chaser person, or if you were someone who put energy into some type of job or a connection and you were the one always trying to make it work out, you stopped doing that. And when you did, it kind of put this person in like a ego death, like they've never had this done before. And it's like the only reason why they want to come back into is because you're doing better. And this person wants you to be like crying over them, miserable, or something like that. It's very strange here. And I actually want to pull one more on this, and then we're going to get into, yeah. You brought some type of truth to surface. We got High Priestess energy. It's something that you know about this. And now this person wants to bring in forgiveness, or they could want you to forgive them. Okay. This also could be to retaliate. Like, I'm going to come in and I'm going to, or it's something that you did that brought some type of truth to surface. And it's like, now that this person is exposed, it's like they want some type of forgiveness, just to be back in your energy. But if they come back in your energy, they will retaliate or do something very critical or crucial to your life. Someone wants to come in on your new adventure to do something, or to steal some type of ideas, but secretly want to be you. This could be like the same sex. If this is not like a relationship, guys, there's relationships of all kind. I'm really getting like someone wants to be back in your good graces because you've getting this fresh new start. This person has closure issues because you set some type of boundary here. Yeah, it's like, okay, so we're gonna move on. Leo, damn. Okay, how you go from this to like, there's somebody really jealous of you. You gotta watch that. This is why you have Archangel Michael showing up here for you, Leo, because I feel like you're doing something. You've raised out of something here, and now someone wants your forgiveness because you were able to overcome them. It's like the biggest demon that you, the most high ranking as demon you beat here. And this is definitely from you just being who you are. You have something that someone can't touch. They cannot pierce this energy. And that's just it, right? They cannot pierce this energy when it comes down to trying to affect you in some type of way. And this ego death that they're going through, Leo, it's like now they want to be back in your energy because they want to be you. It's like they want to take what you are or something. This is like a really crazy message. But I'm going to leave it out there, Leo. And we're going to hop right over to Sage. All right, what is going on, Sagittarius? Hope all is well with you, right? And Sagittarius, choose where you fit in the story. All messages may not be for you, and that's okay. Spirit team, what is the message for? Oh, okay, so this one is trying to slide out. You guys, I'm getting like a repeat of yesterday's message. It's a message of you and Aries Leo. Y'all had some very like spiritual readings, and in the midst of it all, there's also people who see this change. The transformation is not just for you, it's a world to see it. Okay, this is why it's important that we get into our authentic truth and our authentic self, because you never know what role that you could play in helping someone else that was very fearful of change, or very fearful of being in an identity that they thought the world would mock on. You see, when you go through that, people called me weird for a long time because I have a certain way about me. I'm very modest, even modest with my attire and everything. I'm always covered, and it's like, I'm not a person that's like really flashy. I don't do anything flashy. I'm pretty much a humble approach. And in the world now, as you have people that are so materialistic and you have a lot of people that are into being seen, are into putting themselves out there. They would think that a reserved individual like me would be weird. And I'm really picking up on that, and in a lot of readings, it is something that's very mysterious about the collective. And for Sagittarius, you coming out with Jupiter energy, dare to go on an adventure. Okay, Sagittarius are very adventurous. My mother is a Sagittarius. She's always on the adventure. And I love Sagittarius people. The majority, the best friends that I've ever had was Sagittarius. And I'm telling you guys, the experiences that I have with Sagittarius people, it's like they always have some type of good luck coming towards them. So what I feel for you, Sagittarius, is that Jupiter is bringing in, so not even just expansion and good luck. This is like, be courageous to go on the adventure in order to see things come into the alignment of this new adventure. Adventures are all about awakening, finding out where you really want to be, becoming your best self. Because you definitely network and you definitely meet other people as you're on the adventures that can kind of put you into alignment. You see, that the divine will send certain people just for a season, just to help you out when you're tired and you're drained. And then that right person comes along with some information that you need, or that right person to come along to help you out in a place where you didn't think you can get pulled out of. So it's very important to network with the right people. There's nothing wrong with networking. When you meet people, they can give you some information. We don't know everything. Okay, it's something that you need to know to put your best foot forward in life. So Sagittarius, alone but not lonely. Okay, and with this 3 and 1 is 4, which is definitely a stable number. Okay, that is coming in. I feel like some type of spiritual realm bringing in this stability for you, because you sacrificed a lot as far as being around people. You could be definitely in a hermit mode or a hermitess mode at this time, but Spirit is wanting to let you know through this period, Sagittarius, that you are not alone, right? Watch, Epot. This was definitely for you to go through some type of self-reflection. Okay, so you thought you were alone, but you wasn't, and Spirit put you in this place to put you through some type of reflection. Everyone cannot go with us. I spoke of this many times on this journey. This is definitely to put you to go within. Okay, to pause and self-reflect. When we have too many things going on around us, this definitely puts that obstacle in for you tapping within, or seeing within the parts that you need to fix about yourself, or where you need to be, or awakening to the call, hearing the siren. Okay, you going in this alone space, you allowed your spirit team, okay, to come through, and they're coming through now. Okay, and this is also another seven, life path number 7, birth date number. It could be on the number 7. It even could be in the month of 7, right? So something that could have been a process of 7 years as well. So 7 days, 7 years, birthday, life path, whatever. You being in your spiritual power or going into your spiritual alignment is bringing in this stability. All right, so you went through some type of self-reflection. And Sage, you are the spiritual teacher, right? And I love Sagittarius is because they dare to go to this adventure. Okay, I'm more of a hermitess. I don't really care about going to these places. But people, you know, you have some people that always want to be out there. They always want to be it or whatever. And I find being alone is very beautiful and comforting for me. There's no judgment in that. Okay, so let's get one more card for you, Sagittarius. 2. Okay, so career change. Whoa, this career change is going to help you cultivate what it is that's been deep inside of you out. Okay, so sometimes in the busyness of our life, we have a lot of love to give, or maybe this career change is something to do with your love. Okay, this is something to do with that. But I really feel like you're going to be able to find the deepest parts of yourself. Okay, you're going to love this change. So with this career change, you're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance and desires that you love. So not just the joy and abundance. This is something that you truly desire. This is something that you want. This is something that is very helpful for you. This is something that is going to help you dive deep into the depths of the parts of yourself, Sagittarius, that you didn't know was so alone but not lonely. I love it. Okay, Spirit walking with you, Sage. This is a very spiritual thing. Sevens are all about, you know, spiritual things, spiritual beings. This is a very magical number here. Okay, 7 is definitely a very, very magical number here. I don't know why I'm looking at this, and then you guys, we're 35 minutes in. So let's get a magical moments and then a few tarot cards for you, Sagittarius. What does this deck want to speak to for Sagittarius, right? Okay, another protective energy here coming in. We have protectiveness here. So whatever it is that you're nestling, you see she's like a bird. She has an egg here, and she also has the nest on top of your energy. It's protected. Okay, so this is the mother bird protecting her nest, and they haven't hatched yet. I feel like you haven't quite got there yet. This new career that you're embarking on, that you're able to be yourself with this cultivating this love and overcome. It's like once you overcome the challenges with this number 5, you could be in your head about it or whatever it is that this is coming on. It's like this is heavily guided with alone but not lonely here by spirit, and is protected here. Okay, you haven't even got to the thick of it. I mean, well, you could be there, or you could, something here ain't hatched yet, and it's in lining with all the other reads that I've done today. Okay, it's in alignment with the fire, waking up to the magic of who you are with a Leo and Aries reading. It's like very similar. So you guys readings, and that's why Jupiter is coming towards the fire signs, as I said, because I see that this is bringing in the courage that you need from Leo, and with Aries, the leadership role that needs to be played. And for you, Sagittarius, you have to go on an adventure in order for these things to all align up. Okay, so we have Sage, you know, helping Leo balance out to be courageous, to go on an adventure, and needing Leo to be courageous to do it. And then for Aries, to all of these signs to help push you into this leadership role. Right? So protectiveness, and this is also another 7. So we got 7. You guys look it up if that's a number that you haven't seen. Google has a variety of information out there. So one more card for Sagittarius, the gift. Oh my goodness. Wow. You have a gift, and with this gift, it could be discernment. Okay, so we have the butterfly garden. You've been very leery. This is also speaks of leeriness. So this gift that is coming through, perhaps you were very leery if it was going to come. Okay, perhaps you could have been in this energy of even feeling stranded. Okay, from this ship coming in. Okay, maybe you thought it was too far from your gaze of this stability. That you want to bring in for you. Expect the change. We have a change of season here. Okay, there's something here that's coming all together. Sagittarius. All right, so in a few words, Spirit, do what you like. Let's end Sagittarius out at 38 minutes in. Okay, so this card is trying to flip for me. Ooh, something is coming through for you. And this came out for Leo. This is some balance here. Something, this could be in the form of a gift. Someone doesn't want something to end, something to change with you. This could have been a connection, partnership, a work partnership. Someone doesn't want that tower to fall. Similar to Leo, I believe, Sagittarius. Yeah, they feel left out in the cold here. Someone feels a lack in their life, and I feel like they don't want something to change. Okay, someone is trying to prevent this tower. Okay, someone is trying to prevent this tower. They're doing a lot of thinking here. Okay, you could be guarded towards this person, Sagittarius, because you feel like this person is very in and out, or vice versa. Okay, you could be doing this to someone, Sagittarius. You could feel that. Yeah, you went through your transformation, but someone has something to say. This is facing this energy. Someone wants to speak some type of truth here. Someone made a final judgment here. They want this. So if someone has been tapping in with that 4 of Swords, they've been doing a lot of thinking. And I feel like this energy is wanting to give now to a situation. They could be in and out cycles in their life. This could be a job that have made the final decision about you. Take it how it applies for you, Sagittarius. But I feel like the journey that you're on, someone wants to go. Or someone has changed their mind, right? But I don't think that you could. Could have been somebody that rejected you, or a job that rejected you, if not a person. So you guys are getting like Leo. Leo just ended out with, they started with something spiritual, and then they ended out with like, yeah, spin the block, okay? Because you balance. Someone may feel like coming back in and apologizing to you. It's like someone wants to apologize for either rejecting you, whatever wasn't created, where they went, there was a lack of teamwork in the group setting. Or maybe, you know, if this was a job, for instance, they hired a particular group that did not create what needed to be created, didn't expand a company, or didn't do anything. But now that you are doing your thing here, someone sees balance, or that you can bring in that, okay, opportunity. They see you as very learned, very balanced here. It's like you were able to overcome a lot, right? Or maybe this energy that you had intimidated a lot of people. Okay, I feel like the plans that you have put forth and effort by closing out these cycles, you've expanded a lot. And you have people that are wanting to come in, or jealous even. Someone could be very embarrassed about this, because this table is churning. We got the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, this was something that was destined to happen. This was something that was destined to close out, or be completed, or be learned with the World here. Things are about to get better now. 6 of Swords. Okay, 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And this is coming into the future. It's because you shifted your perspective. You have a lot of organizations or people here with this Hierophant in reverse. Or that could have, you know, been faulty. That is kind of changing. It's because you changed the game. And you closed out what needed to be closed out. You started focusing on this, making plans on. It's like people started plotting and planning on you. This is what I see. Okay. Yeah, you got someone very jealous here. This Empress here. They got a lot to say. Sagittarius, 5 of Wands. Because everything that they did against you did not work. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This conflict that they wanted with you did not work. So this Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck got a lot to say. Okay, this is someone who wanted to be a certain way, or wanted to be shown as a certain way with this Empress in reverse. And now it's like they have not been able to create, or they have not been able to see. People see this person for who they truly are. This is why this person wants to fight you. We got the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and we got the... Okay, so whoever this mother figure is, they didn't want this person to show you emotional support. They wanted to stay chained and bound in toxicity, because they wanted control. Someone also may be trying to send their... be careful, Sagittarius. This person's holding a grudge against you. So, Sagittarius, yeah, they holding a grudge against you. And all that you've accomplished, your happiness, your victories, because they feel blocked from it. And they're very vindictive here. They know something. They're trying to set a block or control a certain outcome for you. Okay. This is what I see here. They're trying to stop or control a certain outcome for you. If this was like a relationship, like I said in the past for you Sagittarius, this mother figure probably did not want their son to show emotional support. They gave this person bad advice. They wanted their person or family member to stay in a corrupt type of organization, or they thought that you was going to chase this person down, or they thought they was going to be able to send this person in to do some type of manipulation. But you were too strong. Okay. This person also could be a Leo. Take it out, apply. But where this person is, you overcome the lies. Okay, you've overcome the manipulation tactics they tried to set for you. As I always say, oh, with a tangled web we weave, right? So let's talk about whoever this Queen of Wands and Empress here. And you know, this person has been showing up for like literally everybody reading, right? So what do you want to say about this? A karmic feminine. Okay, you cannot make it up. This was a karmic feminine, and Spirit is wanting to let you know, Sagittarius, that the divine timing is at play because this person was warned. We have God's eye here on the back. I feel like this person was warned to stop. It's about to be the end of this person, right? You may not be hearing about this person anymore. I'm hearing Kali Ma is going to cut this person's head off, okay? Yeah, for going against the star seed. Yeah, we did have temperance here. So someone is a star seed, or you're someone here that have some type of abilities. We also got tarot reader, or someone found out by getting a tarot reading about who you are. Yeah, you could be a messenger, a seer. And this brings a lot of people anxiety, that you are happily floating alone with your life, that you're abundant, and you have abundance here. Yeah, and now these energies that sent out these hits, Sagittarius is wanting some type of forgiveness. They want to stay attached, but they see that you don't care, so this makes them mad. You're like floating through life, and they know that they did work, so they're going through like some type of ego death. Yeah, it's a lot I gotta say. Yeah, it's something about your mission here, okay, that these people cannot stop watching. They cannot stop doing. Okay, they look at you as a goddess. They could look at you as like, so yeah, you're blessed and highly favored and watched over. This causes people to be paranoid because they want to steal your ideas. They possibly could have wanted in to blackmail you. But hey, there's an ending. They regret this ending. Okay, they regret talking about you to make themselves look better. And there's no cure for this. So I'm going to end it there for the fire signs. I don't know what happened with Leo and Sagittarius. Y'all just got like really crazy with it. Aries was pretty cut, you know, simple. But what y'all reading is like it turned from spiritual. But you guys understand that the devil's in the details of every story. Okay, when you're doing something right, this is the devil's domain. Okay, this is a place where they don't want you to awaken. They want you to stay in the illusion. They want you to party, have fun. That way you ain't gonna never see deeper truths about yourself. But when you started off, Sagittarius, with Alone and Not Lonely, you had the ability to pause and self-reflect on your journey or where you wanted to be, giving everything up. When you give everything up, everything will fall into place. Okay, everything will come to you. In the end, you will see where you need to be. Okay, but you must get away from the illusion, the fake things. All these things are not coming with you. And they're only there to hinder you. And they're only there to get you in your emotions. So you will be given to their energy. Okay, so they can feed off of your energy. And then the next thing you know, you're not able to build. You're not able to build that sanctuary or that safe haven because you've given all your energy trying to make relationships work that were never meant to go with you. So this is the message for you, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Take what you can out of that and leave what doesn't. All may not be for you, and that's perfectly fine, right? So peace, love, and light to you, gods and goddesses. Know that that's who you are. Know that that's who we've been lied. We've been lied to, guys. Seek information. Seek deeper truths. Do not settle for false things or false doctrines or things that people. This is not me just telling you this. You do it. I'm telling you to seek your truth. When it comes down to your spirituality and what you believe. Okay, but don't look outside of yourself. Always know that you are it. And there is nothing to come in the back to save you. You are here to save yourself. Remember that. Namaste and peace. Bye.